Hey, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rachakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of Great Millstone who were well. And salutation and much love to the Akim out there pushing out his word in truth and sincerity. This is Brother Osh from Great Millstone, Tampa. Back with another lesson, Lord's will is edifying to the hopeful elect. And I'm going to do video on the MOTB. And the Lord's will is edifying, just bringing out some more articles, because by now you should know what it is. And if you don't know, the mark of the beast that the Bible speaks of is the art is gonna, the Bible speaks is an RFID microchip. All right, that's gonna be used so that you can access your digital money. All right, and buy and sell things. It also is gonna be tied into everything: your digital ID, all right, digital wallet. Authenticating yourself to say prove who you are, who you say you are. So it's going to only take one black swan event, or a false flag, whatever you want to call it, for Esau to push this down the pipeline. And it's already happening around the world with the digital infrastructure being set up in place. Okay, pretty much interconnecting everything digitally. Okay, and you're next. All right, you already got the smart grid and the Internet of Things, and the next thing to be put on to the grid is the people. All right, but let's get that Revelation 13-16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, and that's so going to encompass everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a millionaire or if you live in paycheck to paycheck, if you locked up or you out here and about clubbing every weekend. Okay, everybody's going to be required to take this mark if you want to continue into this new society that they're setting up, and to digitally authenticate yourself and prove that you're not a T or a terrorist. Okay, keep blunt. All right, this is going to be the new way to the new world order, the only way. But if you trust in the Lord, hey, you won't need that chip. All right, because a lot of people that take this chip are going to die anyway. Because what the scriptures say, matter of fact, before we keep reading, the scriptures say to never trust your enemy. Okay, let's see, what's that? 12:10. Sirach or Ecclesiasticus 12:10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So you think just because you take that chip, all right, the mark of the beast, that he's gonna help you out? No, he gonna throw you under the bus. So let me go back to that. Sirach 12:10, and let me just jump down. You think he's trying to help you? Let's see. Oh, where is it? Yep. Sirach 12:17. If adversity come upon thee, and adversity is going to come upon you, all right? Ultimately, it's the will of the Lord. But Esau, the Lord's going to use his sword, Esau, Edom, to bring havoc, all right? Death and destruction, chaos to this world, the time of Jacob's trouble. So when this adversity comes, it says, if adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. Here he gonna be the Captain Save-A-Ho, just like he did with the C-19. Oh, you don't have to die. Hell, we're giving them out for free. We'll give you money. We'll give you free cheeseburgers and fries. He pretending to help you. You don't have to die. Just take the jump shot. But and now look at 3, 4, 5 years later, they got new terms talking about died suddenly. People dropping dead, people bugging out, got all manner of illnesses. Okay, completely healthy people just dying of heart problems. And this ain't no medical diagnosis or medical advice. All right, that's just the truth. It says, and though he pretend to help thee, yet shall he undermine thee. So he trying to overthrow you at the end of the day. So that's why you can't trust this devil. Trust in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, our Lord and Savior. Okay, let's go back to Revelation 13:16 again. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that and this is what the Bible specifically, right, points it out for. But we know, as we've gone through the years and analyzing and reading up on it and just studying to show ourselves approved, because we know we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. All right, we look into everything. Collectively, the men of Great Millstone, we look at everything. Okay, we're seeing it all. So we over the research that we've done, we've come to see that this devil's gonna apply everything to it. Of course, the Bible, the main thing is gonna be the buying and selling, because you won't be able to access your digital money or to be verified to access it, so on and so forth. But it says, in that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So let's get some of these articles I have here. This is on payments.com, April 15, 2025. PayPal, and you know who PayPal was originated. One of the originating founding fathers is your boy Elon Musk. Okay, which it used to be, before it was PayPal, it was called X.com. That's no coincidence. You know, he renamed Tesla X. So this guy is one of the founding fathers of digital banking, so to say. Okay, and I put up the video before, about a month ago, and I brought it out, a documentary on him. You can go back and find it. It's called, matter of fact, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is right here. It was about almost a month ago. It says more on the MOTB and Elon Musk. And in this video, I bring it out where he talks about it. It was like a documentary they did in 1996. Okay, and he merged with the father company, which was Coinfinity or something like that, which was a software program company. And then it merged with X.com, which it later was changed when he was no longer CEO, which, you know, he's still, you know, they just say that, but because eBay bought him out eventually. But you can go into that history. But Elon Musk is one of the originating forefathers of internet banking. Okay, online digital transactions on banking, and this was in the 90s. All right, look it up, or you can check that video out again. So PayPal, which we know was started X.com from Elon Musk, and look where he's at. Where's he at? All of a sudden, he's on the mainstream media calling shots in the White House. But anyway, it says PayPal launches X-border payment collaboration with TerraPay, or cross-border payments. So it says PayPal and TerraPay are teaming up to promote cross-border payments in the Middle East and in Africa. So again, this is happening worldwide. And why do they want these cross-border payments? Because it's all going to be one world currency, one world order. Everyone's going to be able to access digital currency, all right, if you have this mark, as the scriptures say, because paper money's gone out the window, if you haven't noticed. All right. Let's see here. So, I mean, pretty much that I don't want to go too deep into this. It's not really, but if I will read a little bit. It says the partnership announced Tuesday, April 15, is designed to speed cross-border money movement while making payments more accessible by connecting banks, mobile wallets, and financial institute. So there you go, man. They're trying to interconnect everything, so you can pay anywhere. But again, it's going to be, this is going to be the requirement for you to be brought into this new world order that's going to be everything digital. Okay, digital ID, digital driver's license, digital money. All right, and why did they let all these people get rich off of crypto? What is a crypto? Crypto is a digital money. It's a non-regulated digital currency. But now with the CBDCs, which I got an article we'll go into it, they want to regulate it, which it's all bullshit at the end of the day. It don't matter what name they put on this currency that they're gonna bring forth, or if it's multiple currencies. It's all digital at the end of the day. It's nothing but zeros and ones on a keyboard, you know, on a screen, computer screen. Let's see. So he said PayPal, which I believe is currently owned by eBay. They bought it up in the early 2000s. It says that PayPal, we're committed to changing that by partnering with TerraPay. We're making it easier for businesses and individuals to make cross-border transactions quickly, securely, and without friction. So you people, you Israelites out there that's saying the mark of the beast ain't the chip. You got to address what's going on the planet so that they're making business transactions easier. And right now you can use PayPal, and what is that? That's a digital transfer, right? A wire transfer, digital banking, in other words. Here it is. This collaboration Oh, so like, let me read up a little bit. It says, according to the release, the partnership will see TerraPay via secure PayPal account linking act as an enabler, allowing mobile wallet and bank users across the MENA region, which is the Middle East and North Africa, to transfer funds to their PayPal account. So everything is going digital. They're conditioning the people, just like they let people get rich off of Bitcoin and all that. Well, that was a fluke too. All that's going to be pulled up from under the rug. Everything's going to go down. All right. Everything's going to be brought to zero. The great reset is coming. And then they're going to introduce this new way. And if you want your money, you better come get the chip. They say, okay, you don't have to lose all your money. Oh, you had money in the bank? All right, that's all right. Could just come get this chip and we'll restore it. Remember, never trust thine enemy. It says this collaboration, the company said, will promote financial inclusion, allowing businesses and consumers to participate more effectively in the global digital economy. There you go, man. That's part of the New World Order. The image of the beast is speaking. And guess what's next? The mark of the beast. Okay? And people are already worshiping the beast in his image, right? It says in Revelation 14 and 9, it says, and there followed, I'll start at verse 9 is the point I want. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. And we'll come back to that. So people are already worshiping this new world order, all right, the ways of the devil, the philosophies, the wine that he's pushed out upon the face of the earth. But what's the newest thing? The fourth industrial revolution, technocracy, and a global digital economy. Okay, and to access this digital economy, you're gonna need what? To worship the beast in his image and receive his mark. Digital wallets. The proof is in the pudding. So that's it on that one. If you want it, just Google this right here and you'll find it. Just Google that. Put that into Google and you'll find the article. Let's move on to the next one. This is on Britannica.com. Are central bank digital currencies the future of global money? Yes, and the answer is yes. They're going to beat around the bush, but it's the new money. Digitizing the official money. They're going to tell you to go burn that $100 bill soon or bring it in and we'll add it to your chip. All right, it says, if you've been following cryptocurrency news or news on macroeconomic developments, you've probably come across the term CBDC, central bank digital currency. What is a CBDC? A central bank digital currency is a form of digital money that's pegged to a national fiat currency, e.g. the US dollar, and is backed by a central bank, the Feds in the US. So again, this is the digital currency, and I'm pretty sure they're going to mention the crypto. Oh yeah, right here. The idea of creating a CBDC came about when private cryptocurrency developers began working on stablecoins, which are crypto pegged to a country's fiat currency. As digital currency created by private developers such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, things like that, which again people have made a lot of money off of. I wonder why. Like Esau just gonna let motherfuckers get millions and come on, man. It's a digital currency. He just warming up to the chip. That's really what it was. Progressiveness, okay? He just been feeding you, fattening you up for the slaughter. It says stablecoins were neither regulated nor legal tender, yet they were being used as payment vehicles, which posed certain problems for the monetary system. So central banks decided to create their own. So see, that's the point. They're not regulated. But I don't know about legal tender because I've bought at the store. You can buy things at the store with crypto. I've done it. Other people have done it. All you need is use one of the platforms where you trade on, and get a card from them. And then let's say you have $100 in Bitcoin, you go to the gas station or the grocery store, and it's just like a debit card, bleep, and it just deducts it from your Bitcoin. So it is legal tender. Why? Because it's all about to be digitalized anyway. The fiat currency, which is still going to be fiat anyway, is going to be digital. How is CBDC different from digitized cash in the bank? The big difference between digitized physical cash and CBDC comes down to liability ownership. And they're just going to try to explain it away. But the biggest purpose is you won't be able to access it. You won't be able to access that digital dollar without the chip. All right. That's why they're doing away with physical, tangible money. All right. And again, it's a long article. They're going to go in on different things, but I'm just hitting the main points because it's pretty clear at this point what the mark of the beast is. And if you don't believe it yet, again, CBDCs, the new digital currency that's coming is really no different than these stable coins and these cryptocurrencies. That's what I mean. All right. And I'm going to show you why. They're warming people up to it. There's another article, ITC.ua, chipping for cryptos, a wallet that can be implanted under the skin. There you go. I mean, really, I don't even have to read anymore, but we'll read. See, this is when? 2024, last year. Seattle-based VivoKey Technologies has come up with an innovative solution for storing cryptocurrencies. And again, your new money system, the CBDC is going to be the same shit. Subcutaneous wallets. This technology uses NFC and RFID to conduct secure transactions with digital assets. Hey, let me get it. You people about to realize that we wasn't joking. Beginning with the elder apostles on down, for decades we've been telling you what the mark of the beast is. And when this is made a reality in your life, you're going to know. Ezekiel 33:33, and when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet hath been among them. We gave you the warning. You just didn't take heed to it. Tough luck. Figure it out now. Let's see what it says. Amal Grafstra, founder and CEO of VivoKey Technologies and Dangerous Things. We've heard Dangerous Things before plenty of times. You can buy chips off of that website. Spoke about the features of the new product. According to him, the implanted Apex chips. See, look, they can name it whatever the hell they want. Apex, Very, Neuralink, or whatever the hell title they put on it. This is gonna be the purpose of it. Acts as a hardware wallet that stores private keys and signs transactions directly under the user's skin. At the same time, the smartphone serves only as an interface for interaction with the wallet. So again, come on now. You can't see where this is headed. And guess what? The technology is already in place. While your ass was at home watching Netflix during the C19, they was out setting up the whole grid. All right, updating the stores for contactless payment. Every single store. There ain't no, even the shops in the hood got contactless payment now. That same technology that your smartphone has so that you can interact with that digital wallet under your skin. It says the technology supports several types of crypto wallets, including Saddle Chip, Seed Keeper, and Status IM Key Card wallet. This allows you to work with different blockchains and cryptocurrencies. So why couldn't they make it work with the CBDC or whatever currency they're gonna call it? Okay. And look, the cost of such implanted wallet is $349. Oh, when that time comes, they're gonna be throwing them at you for free, for the free. So let's see. And again, there's gonna be more purposes, of course. Fair use. They're gonna you can open your door. Woohoo! Oh look, there you go, buying and selling on his hand. Come on now. So what happens if you don't have that chip? You shit out of luck. You can't buy nothing. So don't tell us that this ain't happening on the planet. There's here they go, and this ain't just the first video. There's plenty of videos showing this. China, a bunch of lab rats for the devil. Look, you gotta sign in on your computer. You don't need to forget. You can forget about losing your passwords. Because it's all going to be stored in you. That's the Graphos, the information that's going to be written. Your money, your digital ID, your passwords, your authentication, seal, so to say. Your medical records, your criminal history. All right, your social, everything. Okay. What else this guy? Oh, see, it's all about what the hell. Oh, look, just open your door, hand. That's why they got all them smart locks, smart this, smart that, everything smart toaster. Look, but we're the crazy ones, right? All right. Let's see. We're just gonna go into what the purpose is. However, he is confident that over time, the usefulness of such implants will become more apparent as it has been with smartphones. There you go, man. It's just conditioning, man. Progressiveness. All right. And then one more. Sweden, this is from 2023. Goodmenproject.com. Sweden's trend, microchip ain't no microchips. Microchip implants replace keys, wallets, and IDs. In Sweden, the tech trend is taking root, and it's as small as a grain of rice. Microchip implants. So, hey, anybody that scoffed at this, the joke's going to be on you very soon. Because what are this technology doing? It's replacing money. And well, it's not physically replacing the money. The money's going to be coded, so to say, or graphode into the chip. Okay? This is getting rid of the need of paper money. And if you don't have this, how are you going to access your money, your digital currency, or your digital wallet? And if you can't access your digital currency, how are you going to buy and sell anything? How are you going to get paid at the job? These futuristic biochips serve as an all-in-one solution. There you go. And then that's part of the New World Order, man. All in one. They want all to be one. They want all your information to be on one thing, too. Eliminating the need for carrying around keys, credit cards, or train tickets. Key, wallet, and ID. All in your hand. It said, come on, man. It says the concept is simple. By inserting a small chip under the skin, individuals can seamlessly access their daily essentials. Normal, and again, they're gonna bring a disaster. All right, that's gonna bring in the need for this. Okay, and they're gonna push it mandatory. It ain't gonna be well, maybe all right. Well, you don't want to comply, then you're gonna die. They're gonna round people up. You're a terrorist. You're an enemy of the state. Whatever they're gonna say, but it ain't gonna. It's gonna be oh well, if you don't want it, that's all right. No, they're gonna persecute you. They're not gonna pin you down and stab it into you, but they're gonna persecute you and possibly put you to death. No more fumbling for keys or searching through wallets. Everything you need is right in the palm of your hand. So, hey, the proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding. The future is in your hands, quite literally. Well, I'll tell you what's going to be the future if you put that in your hand. And go back to that Revelation 14. We'll close out. Revelation 14:9. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. So that mixture into the cup of his indignation, that's going to be the thermonuclear missiles. You're going to be tormented with fire and brimstone. You're going to be tortured here in the lake of fire. If you're here in America, you will be burned up to a crisp. Not even to a crisp. You're just going to be dissolved. The very elements of yourself will be dissolved with fervent heat. All right. If you take this microchip, okay, and don't say it ain't happening. It's happening. It's right here. The proof is in the pudding. So, hey, with that, Lord's willing, this was edifying. I'm going to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, great millstone who were well. Shalom.